Gavin Breschen is one smooth dude, whether it be on land where he plays music and maintains his Pupukea home, or on wheels when he's rolling around on his backyard skateboard ramp. But when it comes to the boards he loves most, it's these. And water is where this artist finds his greatest inspiration. Unfortunately for Gavin, the place he finds his greatest pleasure has also brought him his greatest pain.
When I hurt my arm, I was in the Hui backdoor shootout competition, and I took a wave at the back door going right, and I fell in the beginning of the tube, and it pushed me to the bottom, and when I hit, I went into the reef, and it knocked my elbow bone off and made my arm useless. So I was underwater and I couldn't move my arm.
Luckily for Gavin, the Hawaiian Water Patrol was right there on the spot.
So they were with me the whole way till I got to the beach safely, and then they said, "Oh, you need to go to the doctor." And
you knew it was bad.
Yeah, right when I couldn't move it, I knew it was like I needed serious help.
How are you doing? Good to see you.
The help Gavin needed came in the way of Dr. Kanu Okike, an orthopedic surgeon at Kaiser Permanente, Hawaii.
This is a bad injury, yeah. I mean, people always, being from the mainland, people always ask me, do you see lots of surfing injuries? And the short answer is no, but this one was, and it was pretty bad.
He was really straightforward, so when I'm like, hey, you know, what should I do for rehab? And he put things in perspective really clear, and said, well, you got a lot of hard work, and this is what you got to do. And
the good news, however, was being an athlete himself, the doctor shared Gavin's goal of getting back into the water ASAP.
Dr. Okike knew that I was a surfer and that was never going to change, and that was my main priority. And he didn't try to tell me negative things at all. He just told me, look, stick with it and do your therapy and listen to the therapist, and I'll do my job, and now the rest is up to you. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll be back in the water.
And for Dr. Okike, that job would be no easy task.
What you can see here is there's one bone in the arm and two bones here in the forearm. And the bone that he broke here is called the ulna. And this part of the bone, the ulna bone, is called the olecranon. And this fragment here is normally attached to this part of the bone there, so that this point is normally here and that point is normally there. And the reason this is a problem is because the triceps muscle attaches to this fragment of bone. And so if you want to fire your triceps to straighten out your forearm, if this part of the bone isn't attached to the forearm, then basically you'll just pull this bone up the arm. So this is important to fix.
And the fix would require some pretty impressive hardware.
So the surgery we do is we use a small plate here to hold the bones roughly in place, and then the strength of the repair is this long screw here. And this is a technique that's not done too often, but the reason we like it is it puts all the hardware inside the bone, and so it's less prominent.
In the end, both doctor and patient did their jobs. The surgery went perfectly, and the rehab, while difficult, got Gavin back doing what he loves to do best.
It makes you appreciate every little step of the way, you know, from being able to tie your shoes, to brushing your teeth, to washing your face, and even just getting back in the water, feeling the ocean is just, the appreciation level is skyrockets.
Today, Gavin is back, not just surfing, but doing everything that brings him joy.
Well, the team at Kaiser Permanente I trust, because I've had both my children here, and I've been coming here a long time, and I feel that the doctors are up on all the new technology, and so when he explained to me, this is going to be we're going to go get this with them, and I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm with you. You know, if you feel this is the best possible solution, then let's go for it.
So when you see somebody with the injury that he had, and then you see this as the aftermath, how cool is that?
Yeah, that's great. It's why we do what we do, and you know, most people looking at it would have no idea what he's been through. but he knows and we know, and that just gives this sort of thing just even more significance for us.
Any recommendations for Gavin?
If you are going to surf, don't hit the reef.
How stoked are you?
Yeah, it's a great feeling to be back in the water, and nothing compares to just getting back and looking back and still having that appreciation, you know, because that's what it's all about, just being thankful and doing what you love.